bring this meeting to order with our roll call.
Mr. Seaman?
Here.
Mr. Chickalow?
Here.
Mr. Waldeck?
Here.
Would we all please stand for our pledge of allegiance? I pledge
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve our minutes from the August 20th meeting?
Motion to approve minutes from August 20th. Second.
Second?
Mr. Seaman? Mr.
Yes.
Chickalow?
Yes.
Mr. Waldeck?
Yes.
Have a motion to approve our meeting, minutes from our July 11th special meeting.
Motion to approve minutes from July 11th special meeting. Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chickalow?
Yes.
Mr. Waldeck?
Yes.
Motion to approve our minutes from the August 26th special meeting.
Motion to approve minutes from August 26th meeting. Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chickalow?
Yes.
Mr. Waldeck?
Yes.
Okay, good. We'll start right here with our guests. Thank you for coming.
You have anything?
No? Okay, no, sir. Right there. Okay. Robin?
I'm going.
Okay. Good. Guys? Yes, sir.
Did we get some reimbursement money back from the county on that road
Not
from Essex South?
Not from the county and not per se reimbursement. I got that. In 2017, we did what was called a rumor agreement with U.S. Energy, and they were the operator and the drilling company for those wells on that road. They paid a bond of $2,000, and they also purchased liability insurance in the amount of $2 million. Video was taken up of the road by the county, and it was then estimated that materials and of limestone, CSR2 emulsion, and equipment fee would be about $93.40. And then the estimated labor would be $2,750. The comes what to $12,000 and some.
That's what we paid.
No,
Oh,
that's what they paid. Okay, that's what came through the rumor. Okay.
Okay.
And that was just an agreement for all the townships got together and formed a rumor in 2017 because of all of the activity in
Right on.
the county. Okay, and that was part of that agreement. Since then, and they're checking today, they don't know the answer whether or not U.S. Energy has sold that well. They're going to check. And because the road is posted at a 5-ton limit, then they become, the rumor is done because the drilling is done.
sure.
Then they have to have a permit. And the permit procedure we will use the same as the county. And the permit procedure is a $500 road maintenance fund fee. And then they have to have all of the insurances on top of that in case the county engineer decides that road needs help.
Well, let
Because of
me
that.
ask you, I guess maybe I'm not understanding that. So that $9,000 went to who? Who paid that?
Cost of maintaining the road.
Okay, paid to us or
Yeah,
the
U.S.
county?
Energy paid that. Nothing came out of ours.
But it paid to us, that money.
I think
No.
the county did.
Paid to the county for the
County
work.
did the work, so it went to them.
Oh, okay, so that went
Oh,
off
yeah,
of our
that's what-
bill.
Yeah, we never touched our books.
We didn't pay no money on that.
No, sir.
Okay, good. That's,
And it's in good shape. I was on it today.
it is, absolutely. But
It's really
that's
good.
what my question was, is if we paid for that, then we shouldn't have.
No.
That was what my complaint was. Yeah.
Okay.
So it works
We're
out.
good. I
Yeah,
think
there
we're
you go.
good. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Corey?
No.
Okay. So that's all we're doing. Ken, could we start with you for our department reports, please?
Okay, zoning commission will have a special meeting on September 4th, tomorrow night. Purpose of the meeting is to add text to section 44. Section 44 was approved at the August 19th meeting. And no other action or discussion is permitted based on the Ohio Sunshine Law for special meetings.
Okay.
That's the only thing we can talk about tomorrow night. Next Monday night, the 9th, we will have our next regular meeting. And the biggest thing on discussion that night's the accessory dwelling units. And just a reminder that there's one person on the zoning commission whose term ends on December 31st, and both of the alternates in the same day.
Okay, thank you. Ellen, would you, please?
We should have got the reports on our two certificates issued in August. One was for, Hardy on Bristol Champion Town Line Road for a porch. On the 27th was one on Oakfield North Road for a 32 by 48 storage building. And then, we had our zoning inspectors meeting, last week. And Kim Vaughn, well, some of the other inspectors brought up the issue about, lists of surveyors. And, so she sent out a list of known ones, if you have any to add to it. I really haven't been asked for surveyors, but some of the others have.
Can you forward that to the township, please, through Nicole?
Sure,
Thank you.
no problem.
Because that's a short list, if I'm not mistaken.
It wasn't too long,
Yes.
but it was local ones because there's a couple that are pretty prevalent, I guess you'd call it, you know, that seems to be, but there are some other ones,
Okay.
okay? I wanted to mention the sign on the west, 88 that says welcome Bristol is gone.
It's gone.
Been gone for some time.
2 posts there. That's all it is.
Yeah, I forgot to bring it up. And then, the map that you're looking at, the new map. Okay, I would like one of those, please.
Okay.
I have a big one over in the office right now, Mr. Chicolo got for me years ago,
Okay.
but I would like the up-to-date one.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay? That's all I could think of right now.
Okay. Thank you. Chief?
Oh,
Well, I'm
excuse me,
sorry.
something was mentioned to me about, the property over there on 88, the, car place. That's been cleaned up. I talked with the fellow that's operating
Okay.
that, and I talked to Robin, it looks pretty good.
Excellent. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Chief?
The other day we had a storm blow through and we had an issue with our emergency generator station. Wasn't operating properly, like half power on its actually. Supposed to be 220 volts, we got about 50 some volts. So we didn't have adequate power. Called a repair, who I thought was our contract repair was CAT. And they came out and looked at it. That day, they were there within like 30 minutes. The power had come back on, so there was no resolution to the issue. And they said they'd be back out. In the meantime, we found out that they're not our service company, but they came out anyway this morning when we were out on call. And they came and it's fixed. So what do you want to do with, I don't have an emergency contact for our current
Yeah.
contract people, whoever they are.
We'll
So
get that
I need
taken care of. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
I
get
need
that
that
taken
number,
care of.
so.
Jeff and I were both there today, and what we found was a connection that looks like from the day that it was installed was not properly done. And it shimmied out of the connection, so we lost one of our phases. And that was the problem. They found it when they were hooking up their test equipment and repaired that for us. So that should be done. I also asked Cat to put a bid in to become our maintenance company again. Right now, we are using Generator Specialty.
Specialists.
Yeah. So, okay,
And I don't recommend CAT because they cannot test our equipment.
It's fine.
You know, they don't have the capability of hooking up and doing diagnostic or anything like that. So I mean, I don't suggest using them.
Okay.
I think they were lucky they found a wire that was not tight on it because they, you know, if they had to read the computer to see what was wrong, they could have done it.
okay,
But this other company can, but I didn't know we were the project.
yes, okay,
And again, with the power outage, our climate vent system, which is the system that brings the diesel fumes from the trucks to the outside of the building, isn't working now. So I've got to call in to have somebody come out and get that over. There's two systems. There's a box, a control box, and there's a small computer system on the top, and it doesn't appear that the computer system.
you can't get manually, you can't get the fans to work at all, so it's completely stymied, okay. I said, work.
Best Furnace was in, and did their annual service. I think it's twice a year they come in. And it was in, he discovered that one of the geothermal pumps is not operating. There are 3 geothermal pumps, and each one of them controls 5 wells. One of them is not working. So, and these repaired, or replaced actually. He sent a quote, and I gave that to the clerk for $960. That's with our discount I assume we get with having a contract with them.
Would that have had anything to do with power or not? Just,
That was prior to power.
okay.
Prior to power.
I just was wondering if things start adding up, like we should contact the insurance company.
That was prior.
Okay.
And then I'm getting prices on repair our parking lot lights, installed when the station was built. They have like probably 40 to 50 LED lights in each one of them. And we have a variety of outage throughout. Some of them have 10 lights left, some have 0, some have 20. So, looking to see, if we just replace that with a module,
Right,
how we can repair that, and see what it costs.
if we get lucky, we can use our own boom truck, our own people, and get it done at the cost of the equipment. So, that's the best case scenario.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you. Jeff, any old business you'd like to go over?
No.
Jim?
I don't know if I mentioned it last time about the yellow house on 45. But maybe it was that meeting. I said, I did talk to TNP.
Okay, yeah.
They have no time schedule for when that'll be tore down.
But they are
When
going to
they-
tear it down.
Oh, they will eventually, they said, but they don't know
Okay,
when.
so,
So,
okay,
yeah, it's on their list,
to be told, okay.
but they got about 20 and more to tear down. You know, that's gonna be their priority.
We're looking at next year then.
Well, I don't wanna say, they might show up there tomorrow and do it.
Okay,
You know,
all right,
just- They just said,
Okay,
no, it's definitely, they're not doing any, they gave up on trying to rehab it,
mm-hmm,
and it's just on the list to be tore down. Unless we buy.
okay. All right,
That's all.
okay, thank you. Old business for me, the demolition of the house is proceeding with bids. Those bids are due the 16th. As of this date, we have received no bids for the demolition and removal of that property. So we will go and see what's going on. We have received a bunch of
A
phone calls.
lot of phone calls,
Yeah.
a lot of phone
That
calls.
come through.
We do have one from.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do have one from.
Yeah.
Okay. But we have a lot of phone calls
Mm-hmm.
and emails.
Good.
What do you do, send paperwork out to these folks, or how does
We just
that work?
advertised it.
I saw it in the paper.
Yeah, that's how
That's
they
all
found
you
out
do?
about it,
Yep.
right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was curious.
Okay. Jeff, could you take a second and talk about the roof on the doctor's office, please?
What do you wanna know?
Well, just, your thoughts, what type of shingle, probably be the best, we talked about it the other day, a slate-looking asphalt shingle?
I thought steel would be the best, but obviously last year the Historical Society said that they don't want steel, they want it to match. I was at the fire station the other day when CATA showed up and the shingles that are currently on Evergreen
The
are a
chapel?
three-dimensional, on the chapel and Evergreen are a three-dimensional slate style looking shingle that would be somewhat period correct on that building. And I thought those would look nice. I mentioned it to Doug that maybe they would go for something like that.
Mhm.
But again, that's,
Who's gonna do the labor?
we haven't decided that yet, as far as I know.
That's
I
correct.
haven't decided, I know
That's
that.
correct.
I can tell you that.
Did TCTC offer their guys for free?
They did. I'm gonna call them tomorrow.
All right, Jeff, any new business you'd like to go over?
No,
Okay. Jim?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna do some motions here real quick. I've got several. It's renewal time for our liability insurance for the township. So I'll move to make a motion to approve the renewal of insurance of $33,518.63. And that is annual fee for all of the liability insurance of all of our assets, buildings, equipment, everything for the township. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Holden?
yes.
Also, I'd like to put forth we'll let the zoning commission know that we will be sending them by email a request for the Bristol Zoning Commission to consider the impact of the short-term rentals in our township. Several residents of Bristol have asked if short-term rentals can be banned with a zoning resolution in our township. So the Bristol Board of Trustees request the zoning commission to review short-term rentals and proceed with appropriate text changes to the Bristol Zoning Commission if allowable by the Ohio Revised Code. And Ken, we will send that via email.
Thank you. Also, we've been talking about the speed limit on Hyde Oakfield. Now put forth a motion to request the county engineers to perform a speed study on Bristol Township's road Hyde Oakfield. The study should be between State Route 45 and Thompson Clark Road. The current speed limit is 55. It is requested that the study determine if a reduction to 45 mile per hour is allowable.
Second.
Who requested that?
A couple of the residents who live on that road.
Okay, I live on that road, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
wondering.
Is there a cost for that?
No.
No.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Holden?
Yes.
Do you want me to forward that to the county engineer?
Absolutely. Okay,
I got something to add to
Yeah,
that speed
sure.
limit. So tell them to take into consideration, if they go out here on Thompson Clark, which is straightaway, go to Housercraft, straightaway, it's 40 miles an hour. I mean, I'm pretty sure Stevie Wonder could ride in the passenger seat on that road and realize that's not a 55 mile an hour road,
I
right?
got you.
So tell them to take that into consideration.
We'll add that to the list.
Right on.
How about if we call you when they come out to do it?
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Oh.
Just a G-force.
You're ruining all my fun.
I know it.
On the wall over here, right, we have, oh, there you go. Is a copy of the new zoning map, which reflects the new commercial areas in Bristol. I gotta give credit to, Mr. Ken Weeks. He put in countless hours on that. He came across in his research some from the 1950s and 60s, some properties that were never properly put onto a zoning map. And this is rectifying that problem. Worked very much with him and Kim Vaughn, Planning Commission. She's the person who printed this up for us. And so I put forth a resolution to accept the new zoning map into the comprehensive plan and this zoning resolution. Gentlemen, before we leave tonight, we're going to sign the bottom.
Okay.
Second.
Need a motion?
I do, please.
Motion to accept the use on that.
I'll second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Walden?
Yes.
Before I forget, this is Ed.
Oh, apartments.
Yes,
Whoops.
this is it.
Sorry.
Mr.
Whoops.
Brister. He has taken place at Grade. He was with us for 20 years. He has an extensive background in small engine repair, maintenance, and maintenance logs of all sorts of equipment, and a general knowledge of maintenance. And thank you so much for coming on board. So, do you have anything to report for?
Not right now.
Okay.
I'm still just trying to get things together and figure stuff
Sure.
out around here.
Okay. Good
Find
enough.
stuff and
All right. We'll see you at our next meeting.
maybe.
Okay.
Almost the food truck nights this Friday.
Oh, that's right. Food truck. Yes, food trucks,
Right.
this Friday. And that starts at 5 and will go until 8 o'clock. And it looks like the weather's supposed to be great.
It's the sixth, correct?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So 5 to 8.
5 to 8, yep.
Yep.
And it'll be the last one of this season, I believe.
Yeah.
Can't figure something out for October. Is everybody booked?
Honestly, anything else? Nothing else, Jim? No, that's so. Anyone else have anything to come before the board? Okay, do we have a motion to pay the bills, please?
Motion to pay the bills.
Second,
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo?
Yes.
Mr. Walden?
yes.
Okay. Have a motion to adjourn, please?
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
Short and sweet.
Wow. Are you
Yeah.
sure, everybody? Mr. Seaman? Mr. Chicolo?
Yeah.
Mr. Walden?
yes.
Holy crap.
I
Hey,
was
all you
reaching
new
for my
people need
list.
to come for now, please.